Be honest. Did you click on this video because you're trying to be productive, but right now you're literally procrastinating by watching productivity videos? Yeah, same. Here's the thing. Most of us think productivity is about willpower. Like if we just try harder, we'll magically grind through. But neuroscience says otherwise. Your brain isn't a machine, it's more like a phone battery. It drains with every decision, every distraction, and every ounce of effort. Studies on decision fatigue show that the more choices you make, the worse your brain gets at self-control. That's why you can spend all day focused at school or work, but by the time you get home, suddenly eating 6 cookies in a row feels like a great idea. So the real challenge isn't, I'm not disciplined. The challenge is energy management and environment design. If you don't set things up right, your brain is constantly fighting uphill. Productivity isn't about becoming a robot, it's about hacking your biology so you can get more done without burning out. Here's the framework. Think of productivity like 3 pillars: attention, energy, and systems. If you build all 3, you win. Ignore one, and you end up back on YouTube wondering where your time went. Let's break this down with actionable steps. First, attention. Your brain can only really focus for about 25 to 50 minutes before performance dips. That's backed by research on the ultradian rhythm. This is why the Pomodoro technique, 25 minutes of focus, 5-minute break, actually works. It aligns with how your brain is wired. So instead of grinding for 3 hours straight and getting nothing done, chunk your work into focused sprints. Second, energy. Productivity tanks when your body is running on empty. Harvard studies show that even mild dehydration, just 1 to 2%, hurts focus and memory. So drink water, not just coffee. Sleep is another big one. When you're sleep deprived, your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain in charge of planning and self-control, basically shuts down. That's why I'll just stay up late and finish it almost always backfires. Protect your sleep like it's your job, because honestly, it is. Third, systems. Relying on motivation is like relying on Wi-Fi. It's great when it works, but it randomly drops out at the worst times. Systems are about removing friction. Behavioral psychology shows we're more likely to follow through when tasks are obvious and easy to start. Want to work out in the morning? Lay your clothes out the night before. Want to study? Keep your phone in another room. Don't make willpower fight battles your environment can win for you. And here's a bonus: habits. Habits are basically productivity on autopilot. Research from Duke University found that about 40% of our daily actions are habits, not decisions. That means if you can turn the right actions into habits, you'll be productive without even thinking. Start ridiculously small, like 2 minutes. Want to write more? Commit to opening your notebook and writing 1 sentence. That's it. It sounds dumb, but once you start, your brain's momentum kicks in. This is called the gateway habit. Now, I know all of this sounds great in theory, but here's your call to action. Pick one thing, just one. Maybe it's trying a 25-minute focus sprint. Maybe it's putting a glass of water on your desk right now. Maybe it's charging your phone in another room tonight so you don't scroll until 2 a.m. Don't overhaul your life in a day. Science shows big sudden changes rarely stick. Small, consistent tweaks are what actually rewire your brain. So here's the deal. You're not broken, you're not lazy, you're just working against the way your brain naturally operates. Start working with it instead of against it. Manage your attention, protect your energy, and build systems that make the good stuff easy. And hey, if this gave you even one useful idea, let me know in the comments what tiny step you're going to try today. Subscribe if you want more brain-friendly strategies to crush your goals without crushing your soul. Because productivity isn't about doing more, it's about doing what matters consistently in a way that still lets you live your life. And I know you can do that, starting right now.